Does pop culture shape the mindset of young women, or is it the other way around? It's a question worth pondering as we delve into the heart of popular music and its influence on our society. Today we're going to talk about a song that has stirred up quite a storm, WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. This isn't just another catchy tune on the radio, it's a cultural phenomenon that sparked a wave of controversy and discussion. The song and its lyrics, while empowering to some, have raised concerns about the messages they send to young women. The lyrics speak of not cooking, not cleaning, and getting what they want simply due to their sexual prowess. It's a bold statement to say the least. But is it the right one? As we dive deep into the lyrics, consider this question. Is this the kind of influence we want on our young women? Let's pay close attention to the lyrics of WAP and see what messages they're sending. As we delve into the lyrics of WAP, we find a recurring theme of using one's body as a means to acquire material gain. This is seen in lines like, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring." Here, Cardi B is openly rejecting traditional female roles like cooking and cleaning, and instead, she's suggesting that her sexual prowess alone was enough to secure her a marriage proposal. This sends a message that a woman's worth is tied to her physical attributes and sexual appeal, rather than her skills, intellect, or character. It's a message that can be detrimental to young women, who might come to believe that their value lies solely in their ability to attract and please men. Furthermore, the song is riddled with explicit language and sexual innuendos, glorifying a promiscuous lifestyle. Phrases like, "bring a bucket and a mop for this wet APY," are not only graphic but also promote the idea of using sex as a bargaining tool. It suggests that women should be willing to use their bodies to get what they want, reinforcing the notion that women's bodies are commodities for trade. The lyrics also echo the idea that women can and should manipulate men to get what they want. This is evident in lines like, "he got some money, then that's where I'm headed." Here the song is promoting the idea that a man's value lies in his wealth and that women should seek out men with money, regardless of their character or compatibility. Finally, the song's chorus, "there's some hoes in this house," is repeated over 20 times, normalizing and even celebrating the term hoe. This could lead young women to believe that being a hoe is something to aspire to, rather than a derogatory term that devalues women. Clearly, these lyrics are promoting a very specific and potentially harmful lifestyle. Now that we've dissected the lyrics, let's talk about how they might impact young women. Imagine a teenager just starting to form her ideas about self-worth and relationships listening to this song. The lyrics suggest that her value lies in her physical attributes and sexual appeal. This can create a skewed perception where young women might feel the need to conform to such stereotypes to fit in or be liked. It's a dangerous road, leading potentially to low self-esteem and even self-objectification. Moreover, the song promotes the idea of getting what you want based on your physicality alone. While it's essential to embrace one's sexuality, it's equally important to understand that respect, love, and healthy relationships aren't built on physical attraction alone. They require mutual respect, understanding, and emotional connection. The song, however, seems to disregard these crucial aspects, potentially leading young women to foster unhealthy expectations from their relationships. Additionally, the song seems to encourage women to shun traditional roles like cooking and cleaning. While it's essential to break free from gender stereotypes, it's equally crucial to understand that these are basic life skills, not gender roles. Men and women alike should be able to cook and clean for themselves. Dismissing these skills could lead to a sense of entitlement, where young women might expect others to take care of their basic needs. Finally, let's touch on the song's portrayal of feminism. It appears to promote a brand of feminism that's more about power play than equality. It seems to be encouraging women to be the kind of feminists that men don't want to date or marry. This could lead to a distorted perception of feminism, where young women might feel they need to be aggressive or dominant to assert their feminist identity. The song might be catchy and empowering on the surface, but it's important to delve deeper and understand the potential implications of its message. Young women are impressionable, and such messages can shape their understanding of self-worth, relationships, and feminism. What might seem like a catchy song can actually have deeper, more damaging implications. Opening. The song attempts to portray a version of feminism, but is it really empowering? As we delve deeper into the lyrics and the message behind WAP, we find ourselves confronted with a version of feminism that is both intriguing and problematic. The song, while catchy and arguably trendy, seems to be pushing a narrative that might not be as empowering as it first appears. Cardi B and Thee Stallion, through their lyrics, seem to be advocating for a form of feminism that emphasizes personal gratification and material gain over more traditional feminist values, like equality and respect. They sing about not cooking or cleaning, implying that these household chores are beneath them. While it's true that women should not be expected to fulfill these roles simply because of their gender, the song seems to dismiss these tasks as entirely unimportant, which may send a misleading message to young women. Furthermore, they advocate for getting what they want just because they have a WAP. This could be interpreted as promoting the idea that a woman's value is tied to her sexual appeal, which is a dangerous message to send. This could potentially lead to young women feeling that they need to use their bodies to get what they want, rather than their intellect or abilities. Moreover, this portrayal of feminism might be shaping women into being the types of feminists that men don't want to date or marry. While it's certainly not a woman's duty to mold herself into someone desirable for a man, it's worth noting that relationships require mutual respect and understanding. This song seems to suggest that women should prioritize their own desires above all else, even at the expense of others, which could lead to unhealthy relationship dynamics. In conclusion, while WAP may be seen as a feminist anthem by some, it might be promoting a version of feminism that is more about self-service than equality. It's important to remember that feminism is about advocating for equal rights and opportunities, not just about personal gratification. Closing. It seems that this version of feminism is more about self-service than equality. So, we've broken down the lyrics and discussed the potential impact. What's the verdict? Well, let's take a moment to revisit the main points we've covered in this dialogue. Remember, this isn't about demonizing the artists or the song, but rather about understanding the potential repercussions of the messages we consume in our popular culture. Firstly, we dissected the lyrics of the song WAP by Cardi B and Thee Stallion. While it may be catchy, the song's explicit content and the ideas it promotes could be damaging for young women. It endorses the notion of not cooking or cleaning, and even goes as far as to glamorize a lifestyle that is far from the reality for most women. Then we delved into the impact on young women. Songs like these, with their global reach and influence, can shape the mindset and values of impressionable young listeners. The song seems to suggest that women can get what they want simply by leveraging their sexuality. This could lead to a skewed perception of self-worth and power dynamics in relationships. We also touched on the feminism dilemma. The song positions itself as a feminist anthem, but it may be molding women into becoming the types of feminists that could be less appealing to potential partners. It's important to remember that feminism is about equality and respect, not about alienating oneself from potential relationships. So, what can we conclude from all this? Music and popular culture are powerful tools that shape perceptions and influence behavior. While it's perfectly fine to enjoy catchy tunes and vibrant performances, it's equally important to be aware of the underlying messages they carry. We need to ask ourselves, do these messages align with our values? Do they promote respect, equality, and healthy relationships? Or do they reinforce stereotypes and unhealthy dynamics? It's also crucial to remember that artists like Cardi B and Thee Stallion are entertainers. They create content that is meant to entertain and provoke. It's up to us, the consumers, to discern the messages and decide what to take away from it. In conclusion, the song WAP may be a hit, but it's essential to understand the potential implications of its lyrics and the ideas it promotes. It's not about censorship or moral policing, but about being conscious consumers of popular culture. Just as we are what we eat, we are also what we consume in terms of media and entertainment. We need to be mindful of the messages we're absorbing and how they may be shaping our values and attitudes. It's crucial to be aware of the messages we consume in popular culture and to question whether they align with the values we want to uphold.